Maintain healthy and effective diets. Welcome back to Primetime Health. In today's video, we're diving into 8 healthy and effective diets that experts have ranked among the best. Whether you're looking to lose weight, improve your health, or simply find a more sustainable way of eating, this list is for you. We'll cover everything from the top-rated Mediterranean diet to some lesser-known but highly effective options. Let's get started. Every year, U.S. News & World Report releases its list of the best diets overall. And while the rankings for 2022 differ slightly from the 2021 list, the top contenders remain largely the same. In 2022, the list was created by a panel of 27 experts in fields such as diet, nutrition, obesity, food psychology, diabetes, and heart disease. These experts evaluated 40 diets based on 7 key categories. The diet's safety. How effective the plan is for short-term weight loss. Long-term weight loss potential. How easy it is to follow. Nutritional completeness. Potential for preventing or managing diabetes. Potential for preventing heart disease. The experts ranked the diets across 9 different lists, including best diabetes diet, easiest diets to follow, and best plant-based diets. However, the best diets overall list takes all 7 categories into consideration, with extra weight given to long-term weight loss and safety. Now let's take a look at the 8 diets that earned top spots as the best overall, and we'll also highlight 3 that ranked at the bottom. Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet secured the top spot once again in 2022, marking its 5th consecutive year at the top. This eating pattern has long been considered the gold standard for nutrition, disease prevention, wellness, and longevity. While there's no single Mediterranean diet, people from countries like Greece, Italy, and Spain follow similar principles. The Mediterranean diet is more of a lifestyle than a strict set of rules. You may lose weight naturally by simply shifting from processed foods to fiber and nutrient-rich whole foods and produce. Features of the Mediterranean diet. The diet is rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, pulses like beans, lentils, and chickpeas, and olive oil. It encourages eating fish a few times per week, while poultry, eggs, and dairy are consumed in moderation. Processed foods, added sugars, and red meat are kept to a minimum. The Mediterranean lifestyle promotes at least 2.5 hours of moderate intensity activity per week, along with muscle strengthening exercises. This can include recreational activities like walking and gardening. The diet also allows moderate amounts of red wine, though it's not required. Typically, that's 1 5-ounce glass per day for females and 2 for males. Benefits. The Mediterranean diet is nutritionally balanced and offers a wide range of filling, flavorful foods. A 2020 review published in the British Journal of Pharmacology found that the diet improves outcomes for metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and even cancer. According to the CDC, heart disease is still the leading cause of death among U.S. adults, making this diet especially relevant. A 2018 Italian study in nutrition and diabetes also showed that following a Mediterranean diet was linked to lower levels of weight gain and a smaller increase in waist circumference over a 12-year period. Disadvantages. While the Mediterranean diet offers flexibility, it lacks specific guidelines for portion sizes, calories, or meal configurations, which can be frustrating for some people. Additionally, the diet can be costly, especially when purchasing fresh produce, seafood, and quality oils. However, you can manage the cost by choosing in-season produce, bulk grains, and canned beans. This way of eating generally requires cooking at home, which can be a challenge for those with busy schedules. If you're looking for more structure, consulting a registered dietitian can help tailor the diet to your needs. You can also explore meal delivery services, cookbooks, or online resources that offer Mediterranean-style meal planning. DASH diet. Ranked number 2, once again on the 2022 list, is the Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension diet. commonly known as the DASH diet. While designed primarily to help individuals manage high blood pressure, DASH is promoted by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, part of the National Institutes of Health, NIH. It's beneficial for anyone looking to improve their overall health. Features of the DASH diet. The DASH diet incorporates elements of the Mediterranean diet, but offers a specific eating pattern tailored to individual calorie needs. According to the NIH, the DASH eating plan recommends particular portions from various food groups. For example, a typical 1 to 600 calorie DASH diet, often suitable for females over 40, includes 6 servings of grains daily, with an emphasis on whole grains, 3 to 4 servings of vegetables daily, 4 servings of fruit daily, 2 to 3 servings of low-fat dairy daily, 3 to 4 ounces or less of lean meat, poultry, or fish daily, 3 to 4 servings of nuts, seeds, and legumes per week, 2 servings of fats and oils daily, 3 or fewer servings of sweets per week, a maximum of 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. Though the term diet may imply a temporary fix, DASH is intended to be a long-term lifestyle approach. It encourages not only healthy eating, but also limiting alcohol, managing stress, being physically active, avoiding smoking, and getting adequate sleep. Benefits. The DASH diet is effective not only for reducing blood pressure, but also for promoting overall health. A 2022 review published in Stat Pearls highlights its ability to support weight loss, protect heart health, and lower the risk of type 2 diabetes and stroke. Having been established for over 2 decades, DASH is straightforward to follow. While weight loss may be gradual, the sustainability of this eating plan makes it a lasting choice for many. Disadvantages. One drawback of the DASH diet is its limited options for those seeking a plant-based approach, as it does not offer many alternatives to animal protein. Additionally, the diet tends to be lower in healthy fats. If you wish to tailor the plan to better suit your preferences, consider consulting with a dietitian for a customized DASH plan. Flexitarian diet. Food blogs were aflutter this year over flexitarian, the latest word in gastronomic circles, reported the New York Times back in 2004. Nearly 2 decades later, the flexitarian diet is still thriving, tying for second place on the list of best diets. Features of the flexitarian diet. In a nutshell, a flexitarian diet is primarily vegetarian, with occasional inclusion of animal protein. However, there is no single way to follow a flexitarian diet. It doesn't have a universal guideline for how often animal products should be consumed, or the exact makeup of meals in terms of servings of produce, whole grains, and more. The best approach to the flexitarian diet for weight management and overall health is to maximize your intake of whole, plant-based foods while minimizing highly processed options, even if they are plant-based. For example, choose a grain bowl made with leafy greens, veggies, quinoa, lentils, and tahini over a vegan cheeseburger with fries. By focusing on a variety of whole, plant-based foods and plant proteins, you can enjoy occasional servings of animal products while reaping numerous nutrients and health benefits. Benefits. Since the term gained popularity, numerous studies have highlighted the advantages of a mostly plant-based diet. A 2016 research review published in the journal Frontiers of Nutrition found that this shift is associated with lower body weight and a reduced incidence of chronic diseases, including improved markers of metabolic health, lower blood pressure, and a decreased risk of type 2 diabetes. A 2020 study in the journal Appetite revealed that young adults view flexitarianism as a flexible approach. One does not have to be a full vegetarian or a meat eater, but can instead be something in between, according to the researchers' findings. Disadvantages. While the flexibility of the flexitarian diet can be an advantage, there is a growing movement to better define and categorize different approaches for those seeking a more concrete label. A 2021 study in the journal Appetite segmented flexitarian diets into 3 types. Clementarian focuses on limiting beef and lamb consumption. One Step for Animals involves eliminating chicken from the diet. Reducitarian aims to reduce overall meat consumption. Considering which of these subtypes you might want to follow could provide a clearer path if you're looking for a more defined dietary approach. The Mind Diet. Moving up from the 5th spot in 2021, the Mind Diet combines elements of the Mediterranean and DASH diets to create an eating pattern focused on brain health. While its primary goals include preventing dementia and age-related cognitive decline, the Mind Diet can be beneficial for anyone seeking weight loss and overall wellness. MIND stands for the Mediterranean DASH intervention for neurodegenerative delay. Given the strong research supporting both the Mediterranean and DASH diets, MIND emphasizes aspects of each that are particularly protective of brain function. Features of the MIND Diet. Rather than following a strict meal plan, the MIND Diet encourages the consumption of 10 brain-defending foods. Green, leafy vegetables. Aim for 6 or more servings per week. All other vegetables. Include at least 1 serving a day, focusing on non-starchy options. Nuts. Aim for 5 or more servings weekly. Berries. Eat them at least twice a week. Beans. Incorporate them at least 4 times per week. Olive oil. Use it as your primary cooking and prep oil. Whole grains. Include at least 3 servings per day. Fish. Consume at least 1 serving weekly, particularly fatty fish high in omega-3s, like salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout, and tuna. Poultry. Aim for unfried chicken or turkey twice a week or more. Wine. Limit to no more than 1 glass daily, preferably red wine. The MIND Diet also identifies 5 foods to avoid, as they can hinder brain health. Butter and margarine. Limit to less than 1 tablespoon per day. Cheese. Keep to once per week or less. Red meat. No more than 3 servings per week. Fried food. Limit to less than once per week. Pastries and sweets. Consume no more than 4 times per week. Benefits. Although the MIND Diet is newer than both the Mediterranean and DASH diets, the available research on its health benefits is promising. A 2015 study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia, involving nearly 1,000 older adults, found that those who adhered closely to the MIND Diet had a 53% or lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease compared to those who strayed from the diet. Additionally, U.S. News and World Report cites a 2021 study indicating that the MIND Diet may have protective effects against Parkinson's disease. Starting the MIND Diet around age 65 was associated with delaying the onset of Parkinson's by up to 17 years for women and 8 years for men. Disadvantages. When it comes to weight loss, a 2020 study published in the Nutrition Journal, which included more than 6,500 participants with obesity, found that the MIND Diet had no significant impact on body weight or waistline size. One possible reason for this lack of weight loss, and a downside of the MIND Diet, is the limited information available on how to transform its guidelines into practical meal plans and recipes. While there are books and online resources available, customizing the MIND Diet to align with your eating preferences and weight loss goals may require some expert guidance. Mayo Clinic Diet. Tying for 5th position is the Mayo Clinic Diet. Features of the Mayo Clinic Diet. This diet follows a 12-week program that emphasizes eating unlimited vegetables and fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats, while limiting sugar to what is naturally found in fruits. The plan consists of 2 phases. Lose it. This initial phase promotes weight loss of 6 to 10 pounds within 2 weeks by focusing on lifestyle habits associated with weight management. Live it. In this second phase, the emphasis shifts to how to consume your calories in a healthful and balanced way, without the need to count them. The Mayo Clinic diet stresses a long-term, maintainable lifestyle approach, encouraging sustainable habits rather than quick fixes. Benefits. Developed by the highly esteemed Mayo Clinic, a leading academic medical center known for its focus on integrated healthcare, education, and research. This diet is built on research-backed, proven healthy habits. Sample meals reflecting various eating styles, such as vegetarian, healthy keto, and Mediterranean diets, are available on the Mayo Clinic's website, providing diverse options for followers. Disadvantages. One potential drawback of the Mayo Clinic diet is that it may involve a subscription program. The new digital version of the program is offered $49.99 per month, or as low as $19.99 per month if you commit to a year. This subscription includes meal plans, recipes, a food tracker, virtual group video sessions, access to a private Facebook group, at-home workouts, a psychological quiz to assess your dietary mindset, and guidance on behavior change, nutrition, sleep, stress management, and goal setting. TLC diet. TLC, which stands for Therapeutic Lifestyle Changes, made its way into the top 5 diets in 2022. Originally created in 2002, this diet focuses on heart health and managing cholesterol levels. Features of the TLC diet. The dietary guidelines for the TLC diet emphasize the following: 25-35% of daily calories from total fat, with less than 7% of daily calories from saturated fat, up to 10% of total calories from polyunsaturated fat, up to 20% of total calories from monounsaturated fat, 50-60% of total calories from carbohydrates, with 20 to 30 grams per day of dietary fiber, approximately 15% of total calories from protein, less than 200 milligrams of cholesterol per day. To further reduce LDL cholesterol, the diet recommends consuming 2 grams of plant stanols or sterols per day, or 10 to 25 grams of soluble fiber daily. The TLC diet suggests consuming only enough calories to reach or maintain a healthy weight, and advises at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity, such as brisk walking, on most days of the week. Because TLC encourages 20 to 30 grams of fiber daily, it promotes whole foods like vegetables, fruits, pulses, nuts, and whole grains. This aligns well with the 200 milligrams per day limit on cholesterol, as dietary cholesterol is absent in plant-based foods. Furthermore, the allowance of up to 20% of calories from monounsaturated fat makes the TLC diet compatible with foods like avocados and extra virgin olive oil, drawing some parallels with the top-ranked Mediterranean diet. Benefits. Published by the National Institutes of Health, the TLC diet empowers individuals to take control of their heart disease risk through heart-protective lifestyle choices. Designed primarily to manage cholesterol levels, the TLC guidelines can also support weight loss and lower the risk of other chronic illnesses. Disadvantages. However, there are some drawbacks to consider. The higher percentage of calories from carbohydrates and the modest amount of protein may not suit everyone. For instance, some experts recommend capping carbohydrates at 40% of total calories for less active individuals or older adults, while more active people often require higher protein intake based on their exercise goals. Another challenge of the TLC diet is translating these nutritional guidelines into practical meals. Additionally, some suggestions may be outdated. For example, recommending Jell-O as a dessert, which is often high in sugar and low in overall nutrients. With the current emphasis on whole foods and reducing added sugars and highly processed foods, the TLC diet could benefit from an update. If you decide to try the TLC diet, consider modernizing it by focusing on whole foods. For personalized guidance, especially if you have food allergies, intolerances, or an active lifestyle, consulting a registered dietitian nutritionist can be very helpful. Volumetrics diet. Many people believe that weight loss requires eating less, but that's not the case. The volumetrics diet proves this point. Developed by Penn State nutritional sciences professor and researcher Barbara Rolls, PhD, over 20 years ago, this plan focuses on filling up by eating a larger volume of food while simultaneously slimming down. Features of the volumetrics diet. In the volumetrics diet, no foods are off limits. The key concept is energy density, the number of calories in a given portion of food. Foods with high energy density contain more calories in a smaller portion, while low energy density foods provide fewer calories for a larger volume. The diet encourages the consumption of low energy density foods, which include water-rich, non-starchy vegetables and fruits. Broth-based soups. Moderate portions of the following foods are also allowed. Whole grains, lean proteins, beans, and lentils. Low-fat dairy products. However, foods such as bread, cheeses, and higher fat meats are limited to small portions, while fried foods, sweet treats, and candy should be consumed sparingly. Instead of a strict meal plan, the volumetrics diet allows for personal choice. However, if you choose high-energy density foods, your portion sizes must shrink. The goal is to fill up on low-energy density foods, which tend to be healthier and more nutrient-rich. Think salads, broccoli, and fresh fruit. For example, you can enjoy a cup of seedless grapes, about the size of a tennis ball, for the same number of calories as 2 small cookies. Keeping a food diary is encouraged to help track your intake. Additionally, the plan promotes physical activity, starting with an extra 150 steps per day and aiming to reach 10,000 steps daily over time. If you try volumetrics, focus on increasing your portions of low-calorie whole foods first, balancing them with moderate to smaller portions of higher-calorie whole foods, and don't forget to enjoy treats in moderation. Benefits. The volumetrics diet estimates a weight loss of 1 to 2 pounds per week. While the research backing the plan is somewhat dated, several studies, including those conducted by Rolls herself, support the overall approach regarding weight loss outcomes. A study co-authored by Rolls and published in 2007 in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition concluded that the diet is an effective strategy for managing body weight while controlling hunger. One significant advantage of the volumetrics diet is that no food is entirely off limits. The diet emphasizes how to incorporate your favorite splurges in a balanced manner, which can better support long-term sustainability. Disadvantages. However, there are some downsides to consider. Following the volumetrics diet requires a good understanding of its principles, including learning about the calorie levels of foods in relation to portion sizes and nutrient content. This can be cumbersome for some individuals. Moreover, the central premise of the diet may not always hold true for everyone. For instance, you might feel more satisfied with a quarter cup of nuts, a few tablespoons of nut butter, half an avocado, or a few squares of dark chocolate compared to a larger volume of popcorn, raw veggies, or fruit. In other words, volume alone doesn't always correlate with satisfaction. Additionally, this approach could lead to an emphasis on low-calorie, highly processed diet foods, including those made with artificial sugars. These products may lack essential nutrients and contain artificial sweeteners, which some research published in 2021 in JAMA suggests could affect appetite regulation. WW, formerly Weight Watchers. Diet. WW ranks highly among diet plans due to its well-researched foundation, longevity, and moderate approach. The latest version, called the Personal Points Program, is customized based on each member's individual food and lifestyle preferences. Features of the WW diet. WW members benefit from a comprehensive suite of resources, including meal planners and over 10,000 recipes, food, water, weight, and activity trackers, a restaurant database, on-demand workouts, 24/7 access to chat with a coach, weekly progress reports. This robust support system helps members stay on track and meet their goals. Benefits. In terms of weight loss, U.S. News and World Report cites a 2017 study published in Lancet that involved over 1,200 patients with overweight or obesity. The study found that participants assigned to a WW program for at least 12 weeks experience more effective weight loss compared to those who received only brief advice and self-help materials. WW is particularly beneficial for those who thrive in a community environment and appreciate digital tools. It suits individuals who prefer a structured eating plan with accountability, but also value flexibility in their food choices. Disadvantages. On the downside, some individuals may view the membership model as a drawback. The cost varies depending on the chosen plan, starting at around $13 per month for a 3-month membership. This ongoing expense might not appeal to everyone. The 3 diets that ranked lowest. The diets that rated the lowest on the list are the GAPS diet, the Dukan diet, and a modified keto diet. While each of these plans may lead to initial weight loss, experts express concerns about their long-term sustainability, an important consideration when adopting any new diet. GAPS diet. GAPS stands for the Gut and Psychology Syndrome Diet. Created by Natasha Campbell McBride, MD, this elimination diet aims to treat what she describes as a connection between the health of a person's digestive system, brain, and overall body. The U.S. News and World Report panel ranks GAPS low due to a lack of research supporting its claims, the difficulty in maintaining the diet, the associated costs. This diet requires you to eliminate certain foods and gradually reintroduce them to identify potential triggers for symptoms such as digestive issues and poor brain function. It follows a 6-phase strict detoxification process, ultimately leading to a full GAPS eating regimen that includes fish, meats, animal fats, eggs, fermented foods, and vegetables. All foods should be organic and fresh, and there's an extensive list of GAPS-specific foods to avoid, including all processed items. Dukan diet. The Dukan diet is a high-protein plan that claims you can lose up to 10 pounds in the first week, with a continued loss of 2 to 4 pounds weekly until you reach your goal. It consists of 4 phases and imposes strict rules, such as consuming a daily portion of oat bran, with amounts varying by phase. Limiting vegetables and fruits to a short list that can only be consumed on specific days. Restricting starches like beans, rice, and potatoes to just 1 or 2 servings per week during the 3rd phase. The Dukan diet receives a low rating from U.S. News and World Report due to its difficulty and potential nutrient shortfalls. Moreover, there have been no clinical trials published to evaluate its weight loss and health outcomes. Modified keto. The modified keto diet is a low-carb, high-fat plan that allows for slightly less fat than the traditional keto diet, 50% to 65% of total daily calories from fat, compared to about 90% in a standard keto plan. While this modified approach may be easier to follow, it still ranks low due to its restrictiveness. A quick review. There are various effective and healthy diets available, and some may work well for you. Choose the one that aligns best with your lifestyle and preferences. If a diet helps you lose weight but compromises your physical or emotional well-being or your social life, it's not a sustainable option. If you can't realistically see yourself following a diet 6 months or a year down the road, it's likely not the right choice for you. This could result in health issues or regaining the weight you lost. and then some. Weight management and health aren't about being restrictive. Maintaining a healthy weight is about developing habits you can stick with in the long term. The ultimate formula is about balance and quality of life. And that wraps up our breakdown of the top 8 healthy and effective diets. Whether you're considering the Mediterranean, DASH, or one of the others, remember that the best diet is the one that fits your lifestyle and long-term goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Primetime Health, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest health tips. Let us know in the comments which diet you're most interested in trying. Until next time, stay healthy and balanced.